I'm going to show you today how to do some easy piping. First of all, I'm going to show you how to make some piping bags. The piping bags I'm going to make are going to be out of greaseproof paper. Okay, this is greaseproof and baking paper. You can get lots of different sorts. This one I've got today is actually pale golden, okay, instead of the usual white baking paper you get. I'm just going to get a sheet of paper like that. And then I'm going to fold over one corner. Doesn't matter how much I do it, just make sure that I've got a nice triangular shape. Then I'm going to cut that triangle out. It's double-sided, so I know I'm going to get two triangles out of here. Get yourself a really good pair of scissors, because, you know, it's no good if you cut them out and you're all over the place. So, got that. Just going to cut up through the centre of it. So I've got two triangular pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this back to front, so you'll have to have my back for a while. So I've got this piece. I don't know if you can see it very well actually. Let me just switch the light off for a moment. See, oh, you might be able to see it a bit better now. Okay. So what I've got is I've got a piece here and a piece here. I'm going to turn that over so you've got the longest piece at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner, let me see if I can get a bit closer. I don't know if you can see that really, yes maybe. Take that piece and I'm going to put it right up to the top there. I don't know that you can see that, let me see. So if I'm turning that around, you can see that this piece, oh there we are, I'll put it in front of me. Here we are, that piece there goes there. Okay. So then I'm going to bring the other one all the way around, holding on to this still, all the way around, so that one reaches the top as well. So if I turn it around here, I'm just going to show you, I've got one on the inside and one on the outside. Can you see they're like that? But I'm going to squeeze them together so that hopefully they make a point. And if I look down, I can see, sorry, going down here. If I look down, you can see there's a tiny hole. Can you see a tiny hole? You might be able to see just a tiny hole there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that over, like that. And that's my piping bag made. Let me do another one. Now all we're going to do in a minute is we're going to fill this up with icing and we're going to snip the bottom. You can practice and practice until you get a really nice sharp point at the end there. In a bowl here I've got some icing sugar. Okay, and then this is a little bit of green food colouring. I'm just using a cocktail stick because it's much easier to use a cocktail stick. If I use a teaspoon, sometimes I forget I've got the food colour on. And then I go and eat a boiled egg and I think, oh, that boiled egg looks a bit strange because I've still got the food colour on. And I get quite wally. Okay, just going to put a tiny bit of water. And I'm only going to use a tiny bit of water. Let me just use that down there. Okay, sorry, just let you see me. A little bit of water. I'm only using a little bit at a time and I'm using the teaspoon to stir it. There we go, that's better icing. Can you see, it's not too runny, but if I show you that, it's got a bit of a sheen to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've got some piping bags here ready. I haven't put another hole in it yet, so I'm just going to do here a bit. Okay, grab a bit of that, and I'm going to plop it in there. Now I'm not going to put too much in there. Now, the reason why I make a lot of bags is because it's better to make a lot of bags, and then you can use it if this one runs out. Okay, using my scissors again, I'm just going to snip a tiny hole here. Now, I'm going to bring this over a little bit more, and I'm just going to do a bit of piping. That was some piping I did yesterday, but I'm going to do some piping a bit closer. Okay. Now, if you watch how I'm holding the bag, what I'm doing is with my fingers there, I'm squeezing it. So you can see a little trickle starting to come out of the bottom. Now I'm going to write something very simple. I'm going to write Merry Christmas. So what I do is I let the piping run. So just let me pull that down a bit more. Pushing down, let the piping run. So you're not holding it like a pen. And you need to get a little bit of practice. I'm going quite slowly to show you. There's my M, and then my E. I mean, it helps if you've got quite neat writing to start with, but if you're quite artistic, this is great. So you can see as I'm doing it, I'm shaping the letters, but I'm letting the piping run. A lot of people make the mistake of treating this like a pen. There we are. Merry Christmas. So I need a big C, so I'm going to squeeze quite a bit out. Okay, there's my Merry Christmas. But you can do lots of other things. So I've got Merry Christmas there. I'm going to turn the camera a bit so you can see. I have got, oops, the daisy, birthday. Happy birthday. My husband had a go yesterday. Look, he put Julie and he did a couple of wiggly lines. I've got Merry Christmas there. Happy Valentine's Day. Very, very easy to do these. Have a practice and see how you get on. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.